Hey guys, I'm Logan. We're up to Season 5, Episode 10 of Bones. Here we go.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, and down Santa Claus Lane. Fixing the books in the door is ringing.
Hey Santa, how you doing?
Oh.
Deposit on withdrawal.
Withdraw it all.
Something's going on over there. Security!
Well, that's kind of flawed.
Firebomb! Everyone get down! It's a beauty, isn't it? I got the employees discount. Good tips, too.
The employees just...
some tinsel?
Well, you can do whatever you want. It's your Christmas tree. I'm going to do volunteer work in El Salvador.
Well, that means I'm going to be alone for Christmas.
If I stay, then there'll be 2 of us alone, which is twice as good.
Oh, that's interesting, man.
What?
Christmas with us, huh? A blood relative, an aunt, or one of your cousins from Minnesota.
You have contact with these people?
MySpace buddies.
Why do people hate to spend Christmas alone?
Because it means nobody loves them.
Damn. Aim for the head.
Stay down! I just answered the call.
Oh my god. Whoa. He just answered the call. Oh, that seemed like someone made him do it.
No, I'm not okay. I'm covered in...
Human remains. The bomber's bones became shrapnel.
Oh my god, I gotta get out of here.
I just want to ask you a couple questions.
We have to bag her and take her to drive.
Right now?
Yeah.
Bag her?
It's really hard, you're freaked out, but what you have on there is evidence. Explosives unit guys loan me these magnetized gloves. Oh, this is going on my Christmas list. Fine. Okay.
He says he's fine, but they may just be a function of shock.
I'm fine. You know, I'm gonna go home, grab a shower, and get cleaned up.
No, boo!
I am fine. Will you just stop worrying about me?
Find his process.
What? Where? Yes, indeed. That is a definite chunk of Santa.
We're gonna need some bags, Cam.
No.
I'm sorry, Boo, but you're evidence now.
Damn it.
It's better on the back of your collar.
Better. I have to take my own
No, don't. You'll compromise the evidence.
Right.
Having Christmas dinner at my place this year with my dad, considering you've been shunted aside by your own family, I'd like to invite you. If you do that, won't you retaliate by insisting upon coming to all your special times with Parker?
Yeah.
You have the perfect chromium. Stand up. Vascular tissue on your cocky belt buckle.
Oh my god.
Slides right off. Just some interesting calls. John.
Anyone from Mistletoe?
I'm recovering evidence.
Just evidence, that's all.
Interesting. Tox results show that our bomber had propranolol in his bloodstream. It's a beta blocker popular with performers, soldiers, and suicide bombers.
Yeah, snipers use that to calm your nerves.
Also, Hodgins swabbed this. I have no idea how the limonene got there, unless the guy was snorting orange Kool-Aid.
Right, listen, Buzz, I really gotta get going.
Are we doing experiments on Booth? Because if so, I'd like to help.
Cell phones.
Mandible fragments.
Oh my.
Oh, Agent Booth. You look... Wow.
How are you?
Finished with the hair, moving on to the hands.
He was speaking to Ms. Hartmeyer.
Oh. I'm not used to having evidence that talks, so it's a little disconcerting. I'll just get my drink. How much longer do I have to stay here?
Most likely dental pulp.
Santa teeth. Oh, jeez.
Hardest to nail.
Just a quick clip.
Hey, Booth. Yeah. Where's your chest hair? I'm highly evolved.
His pubic extension is entirely within normal.
Enough.
Triggered via electronic signal from the two-way.
Right, they were explaining the crackle I heard right before the bomb went off. It was his voice.
You know, if Santa had a partner, he was probably monitoring that frequency.
There's no way to trace it back home.
Well, except for that computer chip. The radio was set to 27.4 megahertz.
Oh,
Scanner around here?
there you go.
Burn. That's it. I don't really say that. Okay, pants. I need pants. Where are my pants?
We're not one voice. Democracy has been corrupted by the greed of big business.
Oh god.
Burn to the ground.
Oh god. Just get out of the country if you think that way.
You agree with this clown?
Get off their ass and do something. Get him up.
Do you think that's what the victim meant about answering the call?
Well, sounds like. Take the next right, will you?
Thanks a lot.
Oh,
Just
God.
think I see no point in celebrating Jesus' birth in December when he was actually born in March.
No kidding.
It'd be like celebrating the 4th of July in April. Ridiculous.
So what do we do December 25th?
Would it be wrong to stay in bed all day and have sex?
Yes, it would. And what is with everybody today?
I said it wouldn't be a Christmas dinner unless it occurred in March.
Interesting. Clear off, sweets. We have to ID our Christmas in December bomber.
Bye, Lancelot. Colon, N bracket, colon, capital D.
Semicolon and parentheses, less than sign, numeral 3.
Colon, capital P.
Oh, dear God, I'm gonna yell.
This isn't skull, it's manubrium.
Seems to be some kind of burn on the interior surface.
Oh, God. That was just weird.
Right there, pull over.
That was just...
Yeah, it's gonna sign off. I gotta keep them distracted.
He seems like an anarchist.
Here, over me.
Damn.
Getting right through me, Silent.
You're a flunky of a corrupt regime. That's why I'm doing it.
Well, I should warn you, he's very hard to resist.
I know my rights better than any lawyer who's a pawn in the system.
Oh, my God.
Fully aware that there's nothing illegal about my broadcasts. Freedom of speech. Look, some nut listens to me, goes crazy. I'm not responsible.
I don't know. I agree.
I never told anybody.
I agree. No, I agree.
Because you know your little pirate radio frequency set off the bomb.
Someone taking other people's words the wrong way and acting upon them is not at the fault of the person who said the words. Unless the person who said the words is saying, hey, go over there and blow up that building.
So, you're my cousin.
Well, it's an uncanny resemblance. You're practically sisters.
Why aren't you home for Christmas?
This time of year.
Oh my God, what?
Stay away from my family and all those kids. What's your excuse?
For not being married, I don't have an excuse. I just have very good reasons.
Like what?
I think that marriage is something you need to have a reason to enter into. I never found that reason.
I totally agree. Experience keeps a dear school, but fools learn in no other.
You see, Margaret is a big fan of Benjamin Franklin.
Yes, he was the smartest man who ever lived. His advice has never failed me.
Actually, the person with the highest recorded IQ
Benjamin
is
Franklin
Marilyn
is
Boston.
very smart.
Tim was so learned that he could name a horse in 9 languages, so ignorant that he bought a cow to ride on.
I don't think this is going to work.
Listen, family reunions are always awkward.
But do you think this is going well?
Not really. You seem like a bit of a know-it-all.
Ooh.
Nice to meet you, but I'm going to El Salvador for Christmas. You both are welcome to use my place over the holidays.
He that won't be counseled can't be helped.
I told you to keep to Ben's scientific stuff.
Were you aware of the fact that Jesus was really born in March?
I don't care.
The Rudolph would have to be a girl because male reindeer drop their antlers in winter. Okay, I'll be right back.
This is the first time you've done this, right? It's impressive.
Gingerbread house, talking reindeer, peppermint bark. I went a little crazy. I know how much your dad loved Christmas.
I know what I want. Hawaii? Please don't say no, Cam, please.
That sounds fantastic, but I only have a couple days off.
Not with you. With Paris's family.
Oh,
Mom
God.
and Dad invited me. And the hotel's covered, and all I have to do is wear shorts and bathing suits.
No.
Really thought this through.
If I stay, it's just the two of us, and that's depressing.
You really want to go? It's that important to you.
It's important to me. And this way, you could do what you usually do at Christmas instead of worrying about me.
Oh, you're not a worry. If that's what you want, then of course you can go.
Thank you.
Hey, Michelle.
Damn. Damn.
Sweet says the pirate radio guy doesn't fit the profile. He's an extrovert, and we're looking for a lock yourself in the basement type of fellow.
So all we know so far is.
Wait, so I don't even fully understand. What was that guy preaching?
Which is consistent with the
He just didn't like capitalism? Fair
Perfect
enough.
dividend, all going in one direction.
Technically.
So
I know I
we
said
first
anarchist, he's not an
find
anarchist.
the best.
I'm sure plenty of people will go ahead and tell me that, even though I already know.
Unless
It was a play on words, it wasn't a serious...
entrapment.
Check the scene of the explosion.
Labeling.
The cab driver who took the biggest hit.
My dad brought by my second cousin, and I really didn't like her.
Oh, it makes sense.
Why do you say that?
Well, because she's family. I mean, 90% of the time, family just gets under your skin. That's the difference between family and friends.
She lives her entire life based on the quotations of Benjamin Franklin.
You remain
hilarious.
Okay, enthusiasm. If somebody saw Angela's sketch on the TV, says it looks like her son. Name of Holden Chevalier. Our bomber was an exterminator.
Well, that makes sense.
An exterminator.
That picture on the news. Holden wouldn't hurt a fly.
Well, he's an exterminator. By definition, he hurts flies.
That's not what she meant, Bones.
Holden is a good boy. We have dinner together almost every night. He's much happier working on his projects in the garage.
What
kind of projects?
What?
I don't really know. I like to give him his privacy.
Have any financial troubles?
Sketchy.
I bet he does. Well, he isn't perfect. But I know my son. Just let me talk to him. He'll tell you. I know it.
I'm afraid that's not going to be possible.
I still want to hold on that he was being used kind of thing.
Pre-op photos of the cab driver and his x-rays.
We need Angela to recreate the explosion.
As soon as Sergeant figures out the bomb.
Damn.
It's very difficult to work when someone's looking over your shoulder.
It's more difficult to work when you have nothing to work on. Snap it up.
3 parallel burns about 2 millimeters apart.
Bomb maker used the base of a small light bulb. Battery on one end, explosives on the other.
I found this in Santa's 12th rib.
12th rib.
I recommend celebrating it much.
Thank you, Ebenezer.
You're not going to El Salvador for Christmas?
You're not going to El
Someone
Salvador.
who's flexible about their schedule. He that raises a large family does stand a broader mark for sorrow.
Y'all are so
And
related.
stands a broader mark for pleasure as well. Margaret.
There's no resemblance.
What do you mean? You're both very beautiful.
Beauty and folly are old companions.
Told you. Benjamin Franklin.
Right. Hey, good old Ben, you know he invented electricity and the $100 bill.
Neither one of those things is true.
You're right, there's no resemblance whatsoever. Nice meeting you, Maggie.
Bye, Booth.
See you.
His eyes are too small to be really handsome.
Well, I have to admit, I find him pleasing to look at.
I'm busy.
Oh my god, what is this guy doing?
About my broadcast blowing that guy up.
I serve my country. You don't even remember what this country stands for.
Maybe it's you who forgot.
Sorry?
Freedom of speech. The right to be heard.
Legally, yeah, maybe you should think about saying something worth hearing.
Look, it wasn't my fault.
You spew that poison out in the airways. This happened. You know it. Agent, show him out.
It's not. It is not his fault. It's not his fault. I mean, I don't even agree with this guy. It's not his fault. Like, come on.
We ran the details of the bomb against the ex-estate.
I strongly disagree with this guy, and it's not his fault.
By the same man.
A guy named Malachi Wallace.
You're not listening. I've been out of the bombing game for years.
It sounds like the
Really?
guy.
Yeah, so how do you explain this?
Whoa! Is that strictly necessary? Bomb making is a compulsive activity, much like arson. Problem is, just about anything will fidget itself into a bomb given half a chance.
What is that, Booth?
No. What do you want?
Where you been for the past 48 hours?
What is that?
I'm an apartment super. Sewer line backed up. I got 35 witnesses. The tenants all had to share one porta potty.
Not that easy, pal. You see, we have a device with your name written all over it.
They probably just got the recipe off my website.
You have a Mad Bomber website.
What can I say? I got fans.
Are you serious?
They subscribe.
Dude.
I found this in
Dude.
the area of the right articular capsule.
Someone locked him into the vest.
Dressed him like Santa, and then
Let me see. Patsy.
That's why he said what he said.
I just answered the call.
The guy's an exterminator, Bones. He meant
The call, literally.
he answered a service call.
Only his customer locked him into a bomb and made him rob a bank. This is not good.
Yeah.
Why? Because whoever strapped Holden into the bomb didn't get what they wanted. What if they try again?
They probably will. That's the thing.
Hey, McGurks.
Oh my god.
I needed to do this.
Is that an
to
actual?
recreate the explosion.
You told him that?
Oh
Don't let him
my
turn
god.
I do not want an explosive device in my lab.
Relax, I did not connect the initiator.
No!
It is perfectly safe.
I thought it was just glass residue. That stain's definitely on the inside.
Wait, she would
Did
wait.
you have to do that? We couldn't have gotten there unless she helped assemble the bomb.
Exactly.
I told you. Waiting for the bus.
I checked.
Waiting for the
You live
bus.
on the other side of town.
You take the bus to work.
You were fired 2 months ago.
Ooh.
To shop in that area, okay?
You checked your credit cards and you've never made a purchase anywhere near.
Oh.
Gotcha.
We got him.
I swear I didn't blow him up.
You were working with him.
Now, I factored in everything we know about the bomb's
Could the cab
velocity
driver
and
also be
direction.
involved?
The cab driver covered his face with his hands. We know that from his injuries, but given his proximity, he wouldn't have had the time.
Yeah. Now, I can adjust his reaction times. Maverick.
He knew
and
it was
Iceman
exploding.
Reaction times.
So Georgia and the cab driver must have locked Holden into the bomb nest. They waited outside of the bank. If Holden didn't do what they asked, the cab driver could detonate him with the cab radio.
Yeah. Only Owen Theo beat him to it.
Apparently, they found each other at a debt counseling seminar of all things.
How did they pick Holden? Sometimes people are terrible.
Dang, that's messed up.
You know, what's wrong?
You want to go to the funeral?
Max told me that being alone at Christmas means that nobody loves you. She's burying her son. Alone. On Christmas. I think that's heartbreaking.
You know, when I say heartbreaking, you say the heart is a muscle, so it can't break. It can only get crushed.
Isn't it heart-crushing?
You want to go to his funeral?
Yes. I would then. She won't be alone.
You know what, Bones? Sometimes I think your heart muscle is bigger than people give you credit for.
If I let you go, you're gonna have a good time.
What's wrong with that?
Everything. Because that's what we'll be to each other. Just two people who don't spend Christmas together.
So, you want to be two people who spend Christmas together, but one of them is really, really mad?
I know deep down
Damn.
you care.
Can we at least talk about this?
No. It's my job to prove to you every day that you are loved in this world, and if doing that makes you angry,
It makes me furious.
well, then that's the price I pay. But you will know beyond a doubt that I can't just let you go flying off and not have it absolutely ruin my Christmas.
Yep.
Because right now, the way things are, there's no Christmas without you.
Jesus. Annoying teenage girl. Who thinks the world revolves around her.
It's a man that any one of us would be proud to call friend. I killed him.
No.
This microphone. The fact is, if it weren't for me, he might still be alive. I'm
Damn.
so sorry for that.
That's just not true, though.
My religious beliefs tell me that Christ did not die in vain. That he died to redeem us all. And I intend to show that this
Good for them.
simple man also did not die in vain. That he redeemed one angry, shouting man. So these are the last words I will ever broadcast. And I hope they're the words you remember best. Peace on earth.
I'm not here for baby Jesus. I'm here for Agent Page.
Oh, that explains the antlers.
Do you think that we should feel like big giant losers that we're not spending Christmas with family?
It's more than one kind of family.
Facts.
Merry Christmas, legends.
I find it hilarious that... Oh, shoot.
The fish must venture his
I find it hilarious that they're sisters.
What, right now?
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Can't be.
Thank you, everyone, for coming.
I feel like it was fit. Why did I think that she would be in this show?
Say something about
Of course she would.
Okay.
Of course she would make an appearance. I did.
Christmas has its roots in the pagan festival of Saturnalia,
Oh my
which
god.
is.
We're all just happy that we are all together.
But we're all together every day.
Not me. No, I'm not here.
it's a different kind of together.
To family.
No, not me,
Friends.
not me. I'm not here.
Lovers. Oh, that was great.
Maybe just a moment of silence.
All hands.
This is hilarious.
Silent night.
That was great. That was good. The two sisters. I assumed y'all knew that. I mean, I knew it. They're actually sisters in real life. Yeah, great episode. Again, I'll touch this briefly. There are different aspects of. It wasn't that guy's fault, at least from what I was able to hear. I mean, I might have to go back and listen again because I didn't really fully get everything or hear everything he was saying, except for the. He was not a fan of capitalism. Was not a fan of the way the United States ran things. Thought there was a lot of corruption, a lot of bad things going on. People just being bought and corrupted and all that, and that mindset and stuff I don't agree with, but I mean, you have every right to say it. And if someone goes and takes your words and turns them into violence, it's not your fault because that's not what you were saying, Intent is everything. Like when my goodness, who was it? Was it Bernie Sanders? I don't know if it was Bernie Sanders or Barack Obama. I can't remember. Oh, no, it was both of them. When Bernie Sanders said something about Republicans or whatever, and then a baseball game got shot up. It's not Bernie Sanders' fault. I think Barack Obama said something about Dallas police officers or something, and then like a week later they got shot. It's not Barack Obama's fault. He was not saying go out there and shoot people. He was, there are a lot of instances like this in politics, of political people saying one thing or saying they disagree with something or saying that, protest or do something. They're not actually meaning like, oh yeah, go out there and actually harm people or actually commit violence. Nobody says that. That would not be legal. But it's not your fault if stuff like that happens. Obviously, some people will point the blame at themselves, but you can't point the blame at yourself for crazy people's actions. So that's basically all I'm saying. And I do disagree with what that guy was saying, but I will not blame him. But yeah, so many instances like this in life, and there was one recently. When was it? 2020? 2021? 2021, I think. There was another thing. Same thing. You know, it's not the fault of the person saying what they said, it's the fault of the people who committed on the actions. Nobody said, go do something. No one said, go shoot this thing up. Nobody said, go destroy these buildings. Nobody said, go tear this building down. Nobody said, blow up something. So, that's all I'm trying to say. Again, this scenario, as far as I know, he wasn't in the wrong. Obviously, this is the first time watching it. I heard it once. I'd have to go back and listen. I don't care enough to do that, though. So, as far as that it's just not that big of a deal. Because what I'm saying, I think, is more of the most important aspect of this kind of scenario, instead of what actually this guy said. But, yeah, that's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. 511 coming up next. See y'all next time.